Okay, welcome to our podcast, courtesy of Kidani Media. I'm Odual Michael, and with me is
Stephanie Amondi.
Karibu sana, Stephanie. Please, Stephanie, could you tell us about yourself? Who is Stephanie?
Okay, Stephanie is a lady. Let me start from there. I am a chemist. I work in a certain company. I can just say just an overview. I work in a certain company as a research chemist. I am a single lady. Yes, I'm not yet married. Yeah, that is the only thing I can say for quite a while.
Single.
Single.
Okay. What do you do other than being a chemist? What else do you do?
Part-time.
What do you do part-time? What do you do in terms of passion? What are you passionately about?
I am passionate about programming. Like most of my time, I take classes of programming, like website designing, software development. That is mostly where you can find me.
Okay. Then what are you inspiring to be?
What am I inspiring to be? That's a good question.
When you grow up.
I'm already grown. I can say I'm already grown.
Okay.
But what I'm inspiring to be is to be in the line of medicine, but to bring the computer knowledge in the line of medicine. Yes.
What is this exciting project that you have ever done?
The exciting project?
Yeah.
About the chemistry aspect or any social life project?
Yeah, well, whichever project that you feel you have done to your maximum. You have given your whole and you are passionate about, you are proud of.
Can I say I have any project that I've really done quite a while that I can say I'm proud of, but I don't see any, because at the moment I can say this is now where life is starting. This is where maybe I can say the seriousness of everything. I can find maybe the projects will come by maybe later on, but right now I cannot say there is so serious thing that I've done or something that have impacted the world, because the impactation is definitely going to come with the work that I'm going to do.
Okay. You know, people, we learn out of other people's experience. Would you mind sharing with us your childhood experience?
Okay, childhood experience up
to
to... that's a long story. Okay. Okay, so yes, I was born. But then after... I said my mom passed away after 4 years.
Sorry.
So I lived with my brother after 6 months. After my mom gave birth to my brother, that is after 6 months, that is when she died. So I had to become the mother to my brother. So we have grown, the two of us, me, my brother, and my dad, like for almost like 25 plus years together.
What's the gap between you and your brother?
My brother is around 2 to 3 years.
You were how old when your mom passed?
I was around 4 years. 4 going to 5.
And you were taking care of
my younger brother.
How old were you?
4 years.
By the time your mom passed on?
That is in 2001. That's around 4-5 years.
You were around 5 years?
4.
Taking care of your brother?
Yes, because 98, 99, 2000, that's 4.
Okay.
It's going to 5, yeah.
Carry on.
So after my mom passed, we had to move. Okay, my whole life, I've grown with a father who is transiting from one place to another because of the work that he is. So you find that the government will place him into different places. We moved from one region to another. So we moved from Siaya. Yes, yeah, that is
Your dad was a civil
symbol.
servant?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He is still a civil servant. So we moved from Asembo. We went to Kuresoi. Kuresoi is in Rift Valley. We stayed with the Kikuyus for a period of 5 years. Then after that, I was taken to Sega Girls, where I studied at a boarding school for around 7 years. That's from class, not 7, that is from class 3 to class 8. So after class 8, now that is where maybe the challenges, I can say maybe the challenges came, but now let's transit. No, it's not about the challenges. So after class 8, I was called to a national school, but unfortunately things did not work. I came to another school in Makuyu, in high school.
In Muranga?
Yes, Muranga. I studied there for 4 years. Then with God's grace, I got an admission into a university. I studied my BSc in analytical chemistry with computing. Then finishing, I transitioned with the first class. After that, now that is when I've entered into the job field.
Now I can only get first class. What about high school?
Okay, high school, it was a B plus. Primary, it was a B plus.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, during all this time, you were in boarding, and you had mentioned that you were taking care of your brother. How was it like, you being away from your brother?
For the first time? Okay.
For the entire journey?
For the entire journey. You know, sometimes I used to feel like whenever my brother would come home, or maybe he was in a boarding school, and then I'm like, okay, tomorrow my brother is coming. I used to feel so excited because I know that is where home is. After my dad is my brother. Those are the people whom I've grown with. Like, those are my heart, you see. Even if there is anything, like, he can call me whenever he's in school, I will like, no, I have to sacrifice for him because that is the only person whom I know. Even if I have that 100 bob, I'll sacrifice and give him.
Okay. Now, where is your brother?
Oh, my brother is he's in Egerton. He's doing his engineering in electrical and software development. Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've mentioned you are single. Why are you single?
The life is so unbearable. Okay, I've been given a certain verse, 1 Corinthians 7, the whole verse. Go and read it. You'll find why people are single in this life, you know. Maybe troubles of life are so many.
No, but now, this is now a personal question. Why mbona hujapata mtu?
Okay, I can say maybe the people who approach you with they have different mentality according to how you see and how you perceive life and the way you want life to be. So, you know, sometimes you cannot bring your vision down compared to someone who wants to be in that space. Or like, for example, you want to go a notch step higher, but then the person who is coming is like, no, this person either way is not showing the seriousness, number one, or number two. He has the goals, he has the qualities, but the seriousness, someone will tell you, okay, fine, today he is with you. 1 week later, the person has already disappeared. I don't know if the issue is me anyway. But we'll try and focus on the better side of life.
We come into your life and disappear. Come, disappear.
Yeah, then disappear us.
We. Okay. So, like now, looking at we have certain trends in relationship. For example, you realize that we get into a relationship with much hope. Unaona? Unaingia, unafikiria this person could be the better aid. But much later, this person come and go. Or it's either you quitting. Why do we have those challenges in relationships?
That one partner or one party is quitting.
Yeah, what brings about that?
I guess that the goals have too much. even if it's not the goal, I always tell myself, look for a beautiful soul. Don't look for a beautiful body. At the end of the day, if you look for a beautiful soul will impact you. But a beautiful body, it's just an outside appearance. It will not give you whatever you want in the heart. After all, we are not living for the world. We are living for God.
Okay.
So when we come out of this place, maybe my own alignment and my own goals are not compatible with you. That is where I have to depart.
Okay.
That is according to me. I don't know according to other people. Or I don't know according to...
You know the reason as to why I'm bringing this question is because during that time of protest maandamano, I was a worried man, in the sense that the Genz, which I believe you're one, the Genz was saying, wanaogopa ujimoto, wanaogopa simu ikienda 2%.
Exactly.
Na wanaogopa ndoa. Is it? Yes. So I was like, now if that is the case, because the millennials, their product now is the Team Alpha. So now we expect a continuity within this process, so that, I don't know, the next after Alphas, which generation?
I don't know.
I don't know yet. But now the Gen Z, who you are one of them. When you say mnaogopa ndoa, mnaogopa ujimoto, mnaogopa simu kuenda 2%. Do you think we'll have a future?
Okay. Definitely the future will be there, but then we have to see or to view the aspect of marriage differently. Maybe I think the marriage aspect with the Gen Z is maybe tortured or determined with the people who are above us. Maybe you'll see like you are in a family that is being tortured, or your family is in a cruel, toxic relationship. You tell yourself, why would I be in that? But then, again, I believe that the Gen Zs are afraid of, it's called burden. They want the free life. They want the free life. I just eat the money, live my life, go shopping, do whatever I want to do. Like that life without no bond. Haujafungiwa.
But they are saying the opportunities which are there, they have been sidelined.
Opportunities like?
Maybe the job opportunities, the space, they don't have a space to air there. They are used for, like now, we are in a competitive world. But the Gen Z, they feel the jobs which are there, they can't get into the job market because it is flooded with Generation X, perhaps early millennials, and maybe the generation that was before X is, I don't know, is it the lost generation? Not the lost, exactly. Now, so they feel these people are occupying this space, and yet we are there, we can't provide, we can't get these jobs.
Now, okay, like the people who are already old are occupying
this space.
That is why they feel like they cannot get into marriage situation. No, but that, I don't think if that's the problem. Because if you look at our parents, they used to, you'll find someone getting just a mere job, like being a cobbler, or being this person who handcrafts baskets.
Like my dad was a lumber.
Exactly. But you find that they were committed to the family. I think the thing that maybe we are lacking, or the thing that maybe people are afraid of, is being controlled. So they are being controlled. They are afraid of being controlled of their freedom.
So we.
Okay. Okay, fine. Maybe we are afraid of being controlled of our freedom, and then maybe you feel like, if I'm being with this person, I'll not find the most time of building myself, or you'll find like the whole money you're building is for your family and not for you. So trying to not being selfish is what we are lacking. If we are too selfish, I don't think if we will grow, because we are only doing the work for ourselves.
Okay.
Yes, we are not looking for the family aspect.
Well, I don't know whether it is true or false. It is being said that nowadays the ratio of women or ladies is higher than that of men. Is it true?
Yes, that's true. According to the population and it's called demographic.
Now, in that case, then my next question, would you consider to approach, you have seen a man, amekujaza sana, would you consider approaching this man and umwambia Mike, kwa kusema ukweli? Have you ever thought of that?
Okay, sometimes it always feels weird because the presence of a parent to a child is always so essence. So the moment I take someone's dad and I become now the responsibility, it's meaning like atawachai the other family.
No, what I'm saying,
exactly.
You have not. Have you ever been in a position where you see a man and it's like, oh my God, then it's like you shoot the shot?
I cannot shoot a shot to a man. That is number one. I'll never shoot a shot to a... If a man wants you, it's like me, I'm the one who is dictating the relationship, I mean. So the man is the one who is supposed to drive a relationship. It's not the woman to drive a relationship. If a woman drives a relationship, it means that the relationship will even end before anything happens.
Sure.
So example, let's take as Adam and Eve. If Adam wasn't before Eve, do you think Eve, I don't know, anyway, that example is not even entering. But if Adam has to be the person who is driving that relationship. For me, for my aspect, let me just give that.
No, in that scenario, even Adam did not even know that there is somebody called Eve. Yeah, let's took here to the word of
and he was so
happy. He was happy, but
exactly because even the man is the provider. So how can the woman be the provider?
Now, in that case, do you think, all of a sudden Adam came out of a sleep, and then Eve was there?
And how did
Adam he was like, oh, the bone, the rib of my rib.
Exactly. Now you have answered it. The rib. Wow, the rib of my ribs.
No,
meaning,
he was surprised.
Not even he was surprised. It means that now the rib it came from who? The rib ilitoka kwa nani? Ilitoka kwa Adam. Na kutoka kwa Adam kumaanisha ndio wakatengeneza nani? Eva. So it doesn't mean like now me I sleep, they build for me a husband. Your rib has to make the woman.
My question is, if you don't tell me that you are hungry, will I know that you are hungry?
No.
If you don't tell me that you are sick, how will I know that
you'll see the symptoms?
The symptom that you are sick.
You'll see the symptoms.
So, in that case, it is you to show me the symptoms so that I ask you whether you are okay or not.
The symptoms will just show it themselves. Yeah.
But what if I overlook the symptoms?
You cannot overlook a symptom.
At least you should come to me and tell me, Mike, I'm feeling horrible. And then it's like, how? Then you explain how you're feeling. Is it bad to show Mike, surely Mike, enyewe Mungu alifanya mambo yake. Na mimi nimependezwa.
No, for me, I believe sometimes if you want a man to love you, that's the best way than a woman to love you.
Have you ever come come across a man yani unampita lakini bado unasikia tu ziarudi tu okay. Na he's going unamwona akienda it's okay. Like now you are making advancement unatembea unajua kama you do some funny things to be detected.
Okay, I cannot say I have ever like felt so much attracted to a person.
Be honest.
Unless maybe we have been so close so much. There is that bond that comes with closeness where you feel peace. You know, sometimes you might be, okay, fine, you might feel like you are attracted to someone, but is it love or is it lust? That is one thing you have to ask yourself. I might be attracted to you right now, but then in the next minute, will it be there? Even if something occurs, will it be there? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Hakuna haja niseme nimekupenda and then tukikwaruzana naanza kusema huyu ng'ombe. It does not have to start.
But even if when you are in love, that does not mean that hamtakuwa mkikosana. In fact, wanasema wapendanao ndio wanakosana.
Exactly. So it depends on mkikosana, kumaanisha kama your love iko, it definitely means that person you've loved him. That is according to me. Then mimi si ati ni ule mtu wa love on first sight. I don't know. Kitu kama
unamwona tu mtu na unampenda.
Maybe like it's something that it may overgrow.
Do ladies love?
Yeah, they love. Ladies love. Wakilove wana love genuinely. But the problem with men, they love many people.
But of course men are conquerors.
Conquerors of the world indeed.
We were meant to conquer.
Okay.
So, back to my question. There is can you date a broke man?
It's so simple. Very easy with me. That one even I don't have to negotiate.
You can.
I can date a broke man. I can. But you have to date a broke man with principles, who has principles. You just can't date a broke man without principles. At least a person who has anajua like, even if I'm broke right now, there is a point that I want to reach. It just doesn't mean like, hey, nimekaa hapo. Hata kama ni watchman, njua ule watchman pia ataki kukaa pale kwa ile gate. Yeye pia anataka kusonga mahali. At the end of the day, whatever he is looking for is money. Whatever you're looking for is also money. What you want to build is a family. It does not mean that it has to come from a rich person or a rich place. That is where you have to build that beautiful soul. A beautiful soul can be built anywhere.
Okay. So what do you think should be the focus when now when a man, no, let me say, how should a man carries himself during dating?
Carrying himself.
Yeah, so that I want to date you. How do I carry myself? How will you know the qualities in a man that you want to date? How will I know the qualities in a woman that I want to date?
But it depends with different people. Kila mtu akona whatever way they used to see it. Like providing is a quality. Anyway, I don't know how I can say I think the qualities for me in a man whom I say is responsible or whom I feel like this is the person whom I can date. But number one, I can just say from appearance, I just look at, okay, fine, this is he can be a responsible person, from appearance, like we have talked 2 to 3 times. It doesn't mean like, okay, fine, we have met 2 to 3 times. I've seen you, we have interacted. From there I can judge.
Okay. Now then, who should finance a relationship?
A man, obviously. A man should finance that relationship. Exactly.
Men, obviously.
Hey. How can you want me?
Let me ask you. I am that broke guy whom you say you can date. I don't have job and you have a job. You are earning more than me. sijafanikiwa and you are in a position. So you want to say, Mike, whatever it takes, you have just to carry on. I can't donate even a penny.
No, to give out, to assist is different from driving a financial in a family or in that relationship.
I'm dating you, bado hatujaanza, sahi to maybe like Stephanie, I just want to meet you. And then it's like, Stephanie, okay, let's meet in a restaurant. Will you be
and now
free to
chip in?
To chip in? How frequent? Okay.
Now you are broke. You're the one who has told me we go date.
I'm broke.
Okay. This is the scenario. You're broke. You've told me, let's go out.
Yeah.
You've chosen the restaurant yourself.
No. I want to meet you, but it's now we can meet.
We can meet anywhere. Hata pale kwa Smoky. Unaweza meet tuko. 25 bob is enough for me.
Okay. Now, my next question. How should men date career ladies like you? I see you are one.
How should men? Is there any recipe? Because I don't know. How is Zari the boss lady being dated?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example of Zari the boss lady. How is Akode being, leave alone the scandals of but see the money itself and the career woman. How is she being able to be handled with the man that is in the relationship? I think it's always mentality. Hakuna kitu any person cannot do. Even that watchman akiamua ati anataka
kudate. You told me you are a chemist and I can somehow understand your profession. You are doing research, you have a project you are running. Even if you are at home, you are thinking about this project. You go to job early and leave very late. Then at the same time, there is this man, this potential man who wants to be with you. So next week utaniambia, I'm busy, let's meet on Saturday come, this project imekupeleka mpaka Sunday, you don't even have time. This guy cannot understand the real situation. I will be like, okay, ananipatia to the side. It's like she's not serious. So how in this situation, how do I date you? Now Mike wants to date you.
How should you date me?
Yes.
It's so simple. Okay, it doesn't mean, okay, fine. Sometimes it's going to be so hard for a career woman to be dated because of time schedule. That is number one. But one thing you have to keep in your mind, trust. Are you able to trust that person even if haja kupay your time? And then number two, it's like, hata kama yes amepata, mbona we mwenyewe usikuje penye yako kwa job because umeona like amekwanga so much busy. Maybe you have that free time. Ukona kale free time maybe ni 1 hour. You just drive on, unakuja pale place ya job. Ukimpata fine, usipompata pia it's okay. But at least it's showing that there is that interest. Ndio wewe mtu ajuange like hata nikigep schedule yangu, I have to put this person in my schedule hata kama ni 1 hour. Hata kama hii research itaendelea, hata kama utakuja unipate pale kwa lab, unajua tukipiga story na nikifanya hii, nitakuwa najua this person is there beside me.
In this case, this person who is dating you maybe cannot get access to your working environment. But you personally, you know this thing, it's even that time to eat is not there. No, hakuna time. But you must also be in a relationship.
inakuwa ngumu kwa mwingine. Anyway, mimi kwangu sioni kama ni ngumu.
Take yourself now. You are in a different profession. You are in a media.
Exactly.
I'm in a lab.
Exactly.
Now, baby, can we meet for a dinner? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm coming back home late. For a week, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, hivyo. Will you be able to understand that it is my profession, my job?
I understand that can be so hard.
Yeah.
Itakuwa ngumu. But as a wife or a girlfriend, you have to go to that place. At least uonyeshe like there is. I have to mark my territory. Hey.
Mark. Anyway, I don't want to ask you whether you have ever marked your territory.
I've never marked.
Now, can you date somebody who is older than you?
Obviously.
Older than you?
Older, obviously.
Mzee?
Obviously.
Why?
Wisdom.
Yeah?
Wisdom.
This guy is wise.
At least that he will know how to handle some situations. He has passed through that.
Okay. A tricky question. What is this dangerous thing about you that only you know?
Dangerous thing? Oh. What is the dangerous thing I know about myself? I am harmless. I don't think I have any dangerous thing I know about myself. I'm only a human being. I'm less harmless. I cannot even kill an insect. You don't even know that. You can even attest to that. So
I know you as a friend.
Exactly.
But now,
see, now even if a grasshopper comes here, I'll run. Now, how can I kill a grasshopper? Leave alone the grasshopper, the butterfly.
What do you think? What do people think about you when they see you?
I don't know what they think about me. The best thing is they don't think about the negative impression about what others think about me. I always just want to be focused. I think this is black, straight on. This is Mike, fine. I don't want to think about anyone thinking about me. Whatever they're thinking about me, let them put it on their own basket, because it will disturb me.
Can you spend on a man?
Obviously.
What is the most expensive thing that you've ever bought?
Not even the most expensive thing. How much money have I ever given to a man? Let's start from there.
Okay. I don't know now. Answer.
No, that's a different case.
Please. Yeah.
Okay, not even a gift. The most. Anyway, dear Lord, help the orphans like us. Love is so it's called inevitable. You cannot inevitable. It's not inevitable. But anyway, I've spent a lot in different people. I've given people my time and I can say I've spent. I can say I'm the one who I've ever spent. Not even in most, but sometimes you can spend in someone, but the person doesn't spend back on you. So it's always best if you find even that broke person who will buy for you smoky. You eat that 25 bob knowing that this person has spent 25 bob, than a person who is so rich but claims to be so rich, but you don't know what he is doing with that richness. Tells you, I want you to do this. You send the money, then after that you sign something, a contract, or you do something, then the money is not there.
What do you do during your free time?
My free time. I don't think even if I have free time nowadays. I don't think. Do I really have free time? I don't.
Little time once in a while. My
little time, maybe watching movies, Netflix. That's the only free time I have. That's maybe 1 hour, 2 hours. But that's the only thing I can do, free time.
Okay, what are you currently reading?
The book that I'm not reading anything. But I can say I'm reading programming. But that's not.
That's too professional.
Exactly. But what I can say is the book that I'm reading, it's called Healing. The healing aspect. The brain is the healing. Is the healing of everything. So I started reading the book last year after losing someone whom I never loved. So you start by processing it through your mind. Yes, you process it through your mind, and then you just have to heal, because death is inevitable. You cannot. After that, then if you heal your mind, you'll heal your body and you heal your soul.
What is this childhood memory that whenever you think about it, you just find yourself laughing?
Which childhood memory have I ever done that is so cheeky, or something that is
it can be something you think, yani you flash back, you either find yourself, this was so stupid of me, or this was so funny.
Okay, I've remembered. There was this time I was in class. I was in, I guess I was supposed to graduate to pray unit. So the teacher says, you have to read number 1 up to number 20, so that we know that you were able to read everything. So I reached number 10, and I tell in my mind, don't read. They tell you start to read number 11, number 12, and you're so tired, don't read. So I used not to read it. And they came me, I say, okay, next time I won't read. I will continue not reading. So the moment my mom, I think the thing that glimpsed or changed my mind was the time now my mom died. That is when I was like, it was so silly of me. Because I was doing that thing, then 1 month down the line, that is when my mom passed. Then I was like, now I could have already gone to pre-unit. I could not have dropped out to look for my brother, because we are now going to start the same baby class with him, same time, and we have to move on. So anyway, that was the most silly thing I've ever done. It's cheeky, I can say cheeky. And stealing books in the library when we were still in baby class. We go run to the library, we steal books, we bring them at home. Anyway, that is the only thing I can say.
What's the funniest meal you've ever had?
In my life, in my small life.
Yeah, the funniest meal.
That is the only thing. Not the only, maybe I'm not kind of remembering some other things, because my life was a bit of confined to my brother. Because I have to be a mother. I have to show the way. I don't have to be like, okay, you have to do this. Because the moment I do something so cheeky, hey, my dad was on my neck, so I just have to be straight. I have to be a straight woman since young.
Okay. Then your story is interesting. Now, what is that one statement from the person you love that has ever broken your heart?
One statement?
Yeah.
Is no statement.
No statement?
Yes. It's no statement. One statement is no statement. The reason why I'm saying one statement is no statement is because you're talking to this person whom you love 10 minutes. Then the next 10 minutes, you're being told the person is dead. So you feel like there is no statement there. You talk to the person, then the next 10 minutes, he is normal. And you picture how you've told him safe journey. If you reach, you tell me you've reached. And you're like, okay. But now you could at least woken up and told you, okay, goodbye, I'm going. Than you staying there and leaving me. Why are you leaving me? Whom are you leaving me to?
Okay. We are winding. And I really appreciate you coming. But then before we leave, what do you have for your fellow Genz ladies in terms of relationship and marriage? Advice, I know.
Go and read 1 Corinthians chapter 7. That's the most
from 25.
That is true. So, oh my God, you'll get everything there. Anyway, if you want to choose trouble,
choose your own
Yes, choose your own poison wisely, because these men are always poison. If you choose your death sentence, it's the man, the person who are living in with the house. That is your death sentence. So if you be happy, after all, death is small. It cannot come in a happy place. So yes, you have to choose your own poison and your own death sentence.
Short.
That's the only thing I can say. But to everyone, every young person outside there, let's just feel like we're doing the best we can. Don't punish yourself. Don't feel like you're not doing enough. That one step you're doing each day, it's making a difference in the society. That one step is each day, it's impacting someone. Someone will be like, okay, fine, I'm seeing that person doing, but you don't know how that person is doing. You may be feeling like each day she's doing it with a lot of strength, but it's through the commitment and through that the people who are also surrounding the person. If you surround yourself with the negative people, you'll never feel like you're doing something positive. You'll always feel like, am I so sure of what I'm doing? Am I so sure if I'm really impacting someone? You don't even have to look for the opposite person or the opposition or the person who is next to you to feel like you're trying to achieve something. Where you have bought even that one chair, that's an achievement. You have to tap on your shoulder and tell yourself you can do better tomorrow. Maybe you never know you'll buy another sofa. It never comes easily. It's just trying.
Nikuchokoze tu tukimaliza. Kuna wakati nilikuwa nikipitia kwenye mtandao yako. Lakini nilipigwa na butwaa la bumbuazi nilipoona la kwamba wewe ni mwanamtindo. Tuambie kidogo kuhusu.
Wow.
Mwanamtindo hodari bwana. The pose. Kuna some life hujatuambia kidogo vile uli survive pale university, the biasharas na nini. You know. Okay,
that's
kabisa.
If that's also another aspect on its own. I wish you could have asked, like, how did I survive? Because that's a lesson for the youths and the people who are in campus.
Yeah.
You can take that lesson and use it, and you can survive with it. Sometimes you can go to campus, you don't have anyone to pay for your school fees. It does not necessarily mean that's the end. Because I remember there was a friend of mine who wasn't able to pay his own school fees, or the uncle that was supporting him had failed to support him. But I remember I took it to my own responsibility. I went to school, to the admissions office, and I had to take readmit the guy back to the system. For God's grace, the school accepted. Then there was another thing I told him, no, sometimes you cannot rely on the people who are supporting you backwards. The people, either your uncle or your auntie, those relatives. You have to do something, your own research, and to know that there is bursary. There is bursary, there is work study, and there is your own job. So for me, I survived with bursary, and I survived with work study, and I survived with my own business. So those three things made me to leave
alone the bursary and whatever. Now the job here, this is where now the young generation who are joining the campus, the colleges, they should learn from you so that maybe they can get inspired before they expire.
Okay. Sometimes I don't know if every institution has this work study program, because for us, our institution had it. So you have to apply for the work study program. By God's grace, if you get it, it's okay. If you don't get it, don't kill yourself. That's one thing. So me, by God's grace, because I remember that before even applying for that work study, I told God, I really need a job. Because I'm seeing here in front, it's not going to be easy. So in God's favor, I got that job. I got to be kept under the mess for the students. So I served under the mess, and it was an advantage because I used to eat and just go to sleep. I don't have to program myself like when I reach at home, I have to put meal on the table. No, I eat at the mess and then go. So the second round I had to apply. Now the people who are in kitchen 1, that is the mess for students, they're the people now who pushed for me to be chosen again, to be back in that work study because of the impact you leave in people's heart. It does not necessarily mean that you are in that place without leaving an impact. You can leave an impact with the workers around. So they pushed for me. I went to the mess. It's not mess. It's a cafeteria for lecturers. Now lecturers, these people who eat 5-star meals, you find there is a dessert, there is a starter. Now so I went to cafeteria for the lecturers. I worked there for 1 year, and it was advantageous because when there was either ceremonies, you'll find that they pay you outside your normal salary.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they add you money. Now, if maybe you have done for a day, they'll have to pay you for that day.
Okay.
Yes. So if anyone is there and their campus is offering that, they can just take a leap of faith and apply for that. Leave alone even that, there is something known as tenders in university. So for me, I was lucky to get one tender, but then I had to sell it to another person.
Okay.
So you can apply, because for a student it's so easy to get a tender because you're in that institution. Your name is in that institution, your ID is in that institution. So you apply for the tender. If you don't have anything to put under that canteen shop, under that shop, you can either sell it to someone. Yes, but you sell it with a higher amount of money, so that at least when you know that you've sold your tender at 100,000, you know that you're remaining with 100,000, but you're going to start 100,000. You're going to start something with it. Okay. Don't sleep.
Wow, that's amazing. But I had already asked the question: what is that achievement? That thing that you can be proud of.
Exactly.
Anyway, thank you for coming. We really appreciate your story. Is amazing, and we thank you. Here at Kidani Media, we will invite you once again, so you'll be part of us more and more.
Thank you.
Our viewers, we really thank you for your time. It's been amazing. And you follow us on Instagram, Michael Odual, Facebook, Michael Odual, YouTube, Michael Odual, and also Kidani Media. You will always find us there. And our guest has also...
okay, I have a YouTube channel. I've started a YouTube channel. You'll find me, They, I, Me. They, it means me. They, me. They, I, me. They, I, me. Yes.
Facebook,
Facebook, Stephanie Giftiaz. TikTok, They, I, Me. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Instagram, Stephanie Amondi.
Wow.
Thanks.
Thank you for your coming.
Welcome.
We really appreciate. And it's a bye from us. God bless you.